Gregory, I'm so glad for this opportunity to cooperate with you with this video project and our online lesson project also.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I think what's really exciting is that we have a lot of experience between the two of us in violin teaching, but we come at it from such different perspectives, from different paths, and yet in our many years of collaboration, we have really found that we share so many of the same values, same ideas, and same goals when it comes to violin teaching. And so I think that we're really in a wonderful position to give students something very unique in this way, in creating our online course and our online school of violin playing, which we're going to be sharing with you. So Terje, let's start a little bit with you. You have a very unique story that I don't think I know anybody else who has the same kind of background as you. Because so many of us were expected to start playing the violin at the age of 4, 5, maybe the latest 6. Otherwise, we're told we have no chance. But you started at the age of 19, and yet you've had an amazing career. How is that even possible?
You know, as a mature beginner, you have a totally new set of challenges because you cannot only copy your teacher or reproduce his ideas. You have to make your own. You have to ask questions. You have to try and fail and try again. And in my case, I slowly developed a unique personal method so I could detect my own weakness and I can have effective cures for them. Because I didn't have time for 4,000 bowing exercises in surgical, all the etudes material. I had to find very effective methods for practicing, and I will present in these videos all of them.
Wonderful. And one thing that you do that's so fascinating is that you've developed a method and a system, an approach to be able to play every note on the fingerboard with the same security as you do with first finger and first position. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And is that something you're going to be sharing with us more in detail later?
Yes, absolutely. I will present all these practical exercises for these possibilities to know the fingerboard as your own pocket. And first of all, I started to look at the intervals. How many note connections are there, like in 2 octaves on one string, and how many on all 4 strings? You know, it's 625. So many note connections only in 2 octaves.
625.
Yeah, and this is within 2 octaves on one string.
And I wonder how many of that exists, do we practice in the regular traditional methods?
I will say around 25% you will reach, and all the others are mostly left out.
So you're saying 70% of note connections are not practiced regularly?
Yes. So you
Wow.
can try just as a test or experiment. If you play the open A on the A string and then the 2 octaves higher note, and then you can go up to the F, like 1/2 up and 1/2 down in the end, like D sharp. I'm sure on your violin it never played before. And you can go like this with 2 starting points, and then you will see how many intervals you never played before. This could be a good
Wow.
test in the beginning. And you know, because I develop geometric models that can be suited for all levels. You can do as a starter, or virtuoso. It will be the same good effects for you. And very interesting is that this fingerboard safari is something never-ending, a fascinating journey, which I still love to experiment with.
So it sounds like that you still like and use the traditional system of Galamian and Flesch and the studies by Kreutzer, Gavinier, Rode, Fiorillo, Don't, that we all have to study as young violinists. But you've created more of a supplement, or have you do you in fact do away with the traditional system and only do this new system that you've developed?
No, it's very important. This is only supplementary because we have fantastic etudes, and this traditional thing is so great. But
Okay.
it's a little bit that most of it's created before 1850, and when we have this modernized the repertoire, it's a little bit that it start to be a little bit conflict between the exercises, and then we have to play. So this is really only a supplement for the tradition, but I think it's also very important to have this opportunity to play every note with the same degree of security. It makes also artistic freedom, that you don't need to use all your energy on now comes this high note or double stops in the so this security is very important, I think, for the next generations of string players.
Absolutely. And it sounds like this would be useful even for music written before 1850. Even music by even when we play Mozart and Bach, this sounds like this could be very helpful.
Yes.
But particularly maybe 19th and 20th century music.
Mm. With the moderns, you can vacuum clean the whole interval register, the high and low. It's a democracy on the whole.
And I'm so much looking forward to you showing us all of this. Finally, our viewers may not know that you're also an active composer, and you've written fascinating pieces for violin solo, where you also are able to use your own creativity. I was so impressed when I viewed your London debut, where you perform your own piece called Hypomania, where you use techniques I've never seen anybody do. You turn the violin around and use the bow as a percussion instrument, or you play with the bow on the fingerboard and the left hand close to the bridge, and you do and it makes all these wonderful sounds that I didn't even know a violin could make. And so I'd love for our viewers to be able to watch just maybe the very end of Hypomania.
It could be very nice. You know, with creativity, it never ends. It just goes new direction, and that's make creativity is the most magic resource mankind ever can have.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.